Thanks for tuning in to the Ohio AgNet podcast. I'm Matt Reese. I'm the editor for Ohio's Country Journal. Dusty Sonnenberg's with us. He's Ohio's field leader and with Ohio AgNet. And today we've got Julia Brown with the Ohio Soybean Council and Paige Teeters. She's a senior at Wilmington College. And we are going to be talking about the really exciting and unique event called Night for Young Professionals that's going to be held at Wilmington College this week. But first, we would be remiss if we did not discuss a really big national event. It's National Nematode Day, right, Dusty?
Absolutely. The celebration of microscopic worms. It's sort of a pun when we say it's a big event and we're celebrating something microscopically. But in some circles, this is historic because apparently this is the first ever National Nematode Day. So for those that are just tuning in, don't worry. It's still Monday morning. It's October 2nd. You haven't missed it yet. There's still time to get out there and either dress like your favorite nematode or maybe talk like your favorite nematologist. I don't know what the right proper way to celebrate would be. I'm sure Julia's got a whole host of ideas.
Well, I'm sure Julia and Paige have both planned their week around it.
Yes, I did. Yeah. Wouldn't miss it. Yeah.
So on a serious note, Matt, to give it more background or information, we will be visiting later on in the podcast with Horacio Lopez Nicora. He is OSU Extension's plant pathologist and nematologist. And so he's going to give us sort of the background on what these microscopic worms really are, where they live. And in all honesty, they do have a huge impact on the agriculture industry as they are the largest yield robber of soybeans nationwide. So Julia made the comment before we came on the air, maybe we really shouldn't be celebrating them. Maybe we should be trying to eradicate them. And that's probably a true statement. But nonetheless, we will recognize them today for what they are, the ugly little microscopic critters.
Well, I'll send back the nematode costume I ordered for you, Dusty, since we're not going to be celebrating it. I'll have that returned. In addition to that audio, we've got State Treasurer Robert Sprague. He visited with me at the Farm Science Review, and we talked about the AgLink program. In addition to that, I talked with Margaret Judlowski. She's an OSU ag economist, and we talked about the labor market and some of the challenges there in agriculture across all sectors. It's a real issue, finding labor, as we've discussed a lot of times before, and she really takes a good look at that issue and some steps we maybe can take on farms to help address that. So first off, Paige is a senior at Wilmington College. I wanted to just hear a little bit background about you, Paige, and what you're doing there at Wilmington College.
Yeah, so I'm in my last year. I'm studying agriculture education. So next semester, I'll start my student teaching to wrap up my career at Wilmington. But I've grown up right outside of Wilmington in Hillsboro on my family's sheep farm. And after I'm done with college, I hope to continue on my family's legacy and be a 6th-generation farmer.
Nice. What kind of sheep?
We do crossbred. So, okay. And then I have a flock of breeding stock.
Nice. Talk a little bit about just the things at Wilmington. What's the state of the college down there, and how's your experience been so far this year as you've started into your last year?
Yeah, Wilmington's one of my favorite places to be. I love the people there. The professors are exceptional. So we're starting our new term in leadership. So we have Corey as our president. She's done a great job with us. Our ag program continues to grow, and we're excited for some new opportunities that we have coming up too.
Yeah, and you've been really involved in planning and preparation for the Night for Young Professionals, which is coming up. Hasn't been at Wilmington for a while. We're really looking forward to that. It's an event we work with you guys and the Ohio Soybean Council. And how has it gone preparing for that, and what are you looking forward to? Just maybe give us a little background on the event.
Yeah, so during the summer, we got Bernadette reached out to my professor, Chad, and me and my friend, Mackenzie Jolliffe. We've worked with her over the past couple of months to get this prepared. We're super excited because we host a lot of events, but often they're hosted by a group that you have to be a member of, where this event, it's open to all ag students across campus. So we're excited to gather students that typically don't gather together to learn about leadership and professionalism.
Mm-hmm. Julia, talk about that from a Soybean Council perspective. This is a really neat event. Why did the Soybean Council decide to really get on board and help push this thing forward?
Yeah, so it started way back in 2014. If I know some of you know Bart Johnson, but if you know Bart Johnson, he's an idea man, right? So this actually was an idea of Bart's. And I think from the Soybean Council perspective, we are really invested in the future of our workforce. We have a program that runs K through 12, trying to get folks excited about and interested in and just to know about potential ag careers. But then once they leave, their K through 12 education, how can we continue to encourage that? So we've got these folks that have already signified that they're interested in these careers in agriculture. How can we continue to invest in them? And so we decided to invest, in this Night for Young Professionals, and in the hopes that this will prepare students who have, already done all of the good work to, educate themselves and to do all of that background training to go out and be involved in the agriculture field, to help them actually get those jobs and internships, to secure them a place in the workforce. So we really see this as an investment in our future. We need to have a strong workforce and able to continue our industry and to make it successful and productive. So this is really an investment in that future generation in our workforce and making sure that they have the tools that they need to go out and secure good jobs.
Well, and now we're going to get to that audio we talked about, and then we're going to dig much deeper into the Night for Young Professionals and what a great event that is coming up next in our podcast. Thanks all for tuning in to the Ohio AgNet podcast.